Hi everyone, let's paint together this beautiful, magical, but really easy to paint for beginner mandala snowflake. All materials in description, so let's start it. You can find center. I will link the video when I'm showing how to do this. And after that, what we are doing? We are making marks every 1 centimeters from the center, so we will create circles every 1 centimeters. And we are creating lines every 15 degrees. You can use tools that are handy for you, but on the video you can see how I'm doing this. And creating lines. Don't worry, remember that this video is much faster than this is in reality, so take your time. And as I said, creating circles every 1 centimeters as we made marks at the beginning. So I want to create at these nice shiny gems you can buy in the shops or maybe order online. So what I'm gonna do, 1 centimeter from the center, every second line I'm placing how I want to see this. In this case, like that. And the length of these gems is 8 millimeters, so it's kind of between the lines. And on the same lines, in 1 centimeter, as you can see on the video, I'm placing again the same line. I'm placing gems. For now, just to make marks, how it looks. And in 1 centimeter again, on the same lines as you see on the video, we can place in gems. Like that. And I don't have much space, so I decided to go next row with gems between lines as you see. Oh, and I'm not passing 1 centimeter. I'm just doing this on the same circle as you see. And one gem circle connected 1 gems to another. Like that. So for now we got our plan, and with white pencil I'm doing just marks around. Step by step, take your time. It makes seems like that, but because it's only 15 centimeters mandala, so it's not taking too much time. Don't worry about that. Step by step, mark by mark. And lines going around, so we kind of protect it when we will paint around. And it's ready, you see. So now we can move forward and move with our gems. So these three in one line, and this last circle of gems on the lines between. Just remember about that. And let's start it. So I will use this Snow White paint. Usually it's like that time that we can use it. And 2 types of 3D drops and this shiny metallic pearl. But may say to you, we will do some combinations and all materials in description, but I may say to you, you can use only 1 type of drops that you can find. So with Nuvo art, I'm making small dots, as you see, on the same lines that we made marks for gems. So kind of will be on the top of the gems. Small ones, step by step, like that. So after that, I want to do the similar design, but later on. So between these gems, marks of these gems, as you see on the video, I'm making 2 separate small dots with the same Nuvo 3D drops. I'm using Cloud 9. I like how shiny and these color combinations will be amazing, like snowflake, white as much as we can, and shiny, obviously. So let's move forward. So what we can do with our first custom color, as with thinnest brush that you can find, we are making strokes around as you see on the video. So we are starting between marks of first row of gems, and I'm moving around and ending up going around second row of gems and ending up near the third row of marks. You can see this on a video. It's difficult to explain, but actually on a video it's really visible how to do this. You need really thin brush and just carefully move around. Take your time, don't rush. And enjoy the process, obviously. That's why we are painting. Really nice, as you can see. With still small brush, I'm making a second custom color. I'm making small strokes around, as you can see on a video. So I'm technically going around the end of the previous strokes. I'm making this nice, shiny strokes that will help us to create this shiny that how we used to see snowflakes. Don't rush. Really nice already. So let's move forward. I'm doing with the same first custom color, and we are using first a small brush. I'm moving around, you can see on the video, around this last row of drops. So this flower is going between the previous flowers. And really bright because we are using white color. Obviously, usually we are not doing this, but in this particular case, this is exactly that moment that we can break the rules and make white color on a black base. Again, with the same brush, and I'm starting a little bit lower, maybe 1 centimeter, and our second custom color, making really nice strokes around. And just remember that you got marks between flowers. Don't move on the marks. And you already see, because the part of this custom color is 3 drops, it's really shiny already, it's visible. And like that, it's beautiful. Already a little bit like that, a little bit like snowflake. And with first custom color, I got some space between flowers. Still, I remember marks between, as you see. I'm making just strokes around, like that. Just adding a little bit of details. Obviously, I'm not making these strokes on the top of marks. I see this. I'm just playing around a little bit. And as I said, this is our first custom color. And like that. Really nice already and shiny. Everything dry out. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do with our second custom color. I'm with a tool placing dot in the center. If you're looking this ahead, you can do this from the beginning. I just decided to do this at this stage. So remove all bubbles if you see. And after that, with Nuvo 3D drops, I'm doing this similar design. So I'm placing 2 dots between flowers, obviously not on the marks, on the top of marks where we will place gems after all. Taking small size brush, and with our first custom color, I'm adding more strokes, as you see at this bottom of our these bigger flowers and between our first row of flowers. I just want to add a little bit, make it a little bit lighter because it's Snowflake. And this way it kind of looks lighter, as you see. Really nice. And beautiful. So I want to add a little bit more. So we got some space over there. So let's do with Nuvo 3 drops just on the top. As you see, really nice already. Shiny, so waiting until it dry out and we can add some more details. I will remove everything dry out. I will remove marks to see how it looks like. So I just, because it's dry out, I can add gems, just place and look how it will looks like. And maybe over there and over there, I can add a little bit more details to make our painting interesting, more interesting. But just remember, everything should be dry out before you're doing this. Don't mess with this, with the painting. So what I decided to go with Nuvo, I'm placing in the center, Nuvo 3 drops, I'm placing in the center, big dot. And I'm placing 3 small dots with same tool between these gems, as you see on the video. So between the marks. Because we got some space, I decided to go, and this is our second custom color. Like that. Really nice, especially we can see some gems, just for example. And add some between on the bottom of these flowers. And where you want to see this, a little bit bigger one, still the same between these flowers. Still the same second custom color. Like that. Really small details, but they're adding some nice things. And again, small tool, second custom color, and some dots between strokes, as you see on a video. Again, just adding small, nice details. And you see, this is completely changing picture. So now we are waiting everything dry out, removing all marks. And you can see how nice it is already. So we gonna varnish this. I'm using this varnish. Be careful, especially between the dots. Move with your brush, varnish really careful. Move around and let it dry out. And after that, we can finally place our gems. So what I'm doing, I'm just with something, just use what is handy for you. Placing small drop of glue and placing my gems on the top. Yeah, be careful. Start from the center, obviously. Do not move to let glue dry out. And move row after row like that. Again, it may seem that this is taking time. Actually, it's not taking too much time. You just need your attention. You can use different tools, but I'm showing you how this even possible to do just with your hands. You see, we finished first row, moving to the second row. Second row already, and look how shiny it is with gems. Really simple design, but because we are using gems, this really helping to change our picture in total. Really interesting trick we can use. Just remember, so gems we are placing after the varnishing, because varnish may dim a little bit our gems. So we don't need this. We want this shiniest. That's why we are using gems. Just secret. One small secret. And look how beautiful and shiny it is now. So hope you enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy this celebration. Hope you enjoy this painting. And see you next one. Bye.